Welcome. Okay, so I've had a few days off and I've been in Greece for 5 days. 5 days in Greece, and it was rather splendid, to say the least. But back at it now, and I chose not to take my laptop with me or my drawing pen or anything like that. So it was a solid break. It's an island called Zakynthos, and the Brits tend to know it as Zante. And I worked there in 2007, and a few more years after that, and I just fell in love with it, man. Yeah, so I know plenty of people out there, and it's like a second family. So yeah, it was the obvious choice for me. And Greece, fingers crossed it remains that way, but Greece is currently not on the quarantine list for the UK, so it made sense as well. And I took my friend, one of my best friends, Gary. He'd never been before, and he needed a break like me. And we had a good old time. There's some strange rules out there at the moment, because I think the cases are not peaking, but I think they're increasing slightly on the mainland. So on the islands, I think Athens now as well, but on the islands they have a curfew at 12 o'clock. So all the bars, restaurants, everything shuts at 12. So when you're used to 5 a.m, 6 a.m. finishes, that's a bit of a shock to the system, actually, but we embraced it, and we made the most of it, and we got up at a reasonable hour. We rented a car and we went around the island, which is just beautiful. So yeah, we definitely made the most of it. They've got another strange rule, which is that you can't stand up. So if you want to drink, obviously the bars have to adapt to table service and things like this. So what I love doing is going to each bar to see my friends, and obviously chatting to them at the bar. So I wasn't able to do that this time, which was a bit strange. But those are the two kind of main rules. In fact, I think there's a third now, which is that you can have 4 to a table. So they're bringing in rules gradually based on the cases in Greece. But anyway, those are the two main rules: midnight, and the no standing thing. Yeah, so no dancing, nothing like that. And I do like a boogie. So the clubs obviously were all shut, but the bars were not, which was great, so we could get a few drinks. But as I said before, it was mostly like a daytime thing. Anyway, now I'm back, and quickest airport run through I've ever been in my life. So quick. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. So there's a few things going on at the moment. I'm going to be running a competition towards the end of the week. Sorry, the start of next week. I think for Pimlico. Yeah, I think Pimlico is going to be the one I'll be putting in my competition. Okay, and another thing as well, if you're in Southwest in Tooting Market, my prints are on sale now. in the Love Art store, which you can find in the market. They're also on sale in Cave Gallery, which is in Pimlico. So you can buy my prints there as well. I've got a new website on the way, which Younger Bro is kindly doing for me. And that was my birthday gift from him, so that's pretty cool. So that will be a much more streamlined and modern looking website with an easier shop and blah, blah, blah. So that's coming in the next... I mean, it's planned for the next 30 days, so we'll see. I've just got a few amendments to make on there as well. Oh, I love having a tan, man. Life is better with a tan. There is a slight filter on this, I must admit, because it makes my eyes whiter, and I don't look as tired. But apart from that, I do genuinely have a tan from Greece, so that's quite nice. As I say, if you're in bed for like 1 a.m. or 1:30, then you do get to get up and get a tan on the beach and whatnot. What else? Oh, I bought this the other day. Yesterday, actually. What am I talking about, man? I bought it today. I realise it's backwards, but it doesn't say Kier. It says this week. And what it is, if you can see on the left-hand side, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and weekend at the bottom. This is, as a magnet on the back, this is a really simple way for me, who's not that great at time management, to sort of plan my week. And it was my friend, actually, Tom Ford, not that one, who lives in Australia, who gave me a bit of advice about time management, who is yeah, and it resonated, actually, and I've made a conscious effort lately to sort of try and improve upon my time management and planning my week ahead and sticking to it, more importantly. So that's just a small part of it, really. But anyway, that's like £2 from Wilko. So if anyone else is struggling out there with the whole working from home / self-employed thing, I'd suggest that as well. Now, I'm going to turn this around because there's something else I'm going to show you as well. This is a big old homemade calendar that I've put on my wall with blue tack. It's pretty big. There's my hand, as you can see. I think it's A2 size. So you got the days across the top. You got the dates. Well, you know what a calendar is by now, I'm sure. So it's fun and it's colourful and it's cartoony, and it's something that doesn't bore me, actually. So you know how you can get calendars which are, you know, just black and white and dull and Arial font, and you just think, ugh. I've made this one just so I can get a good grasp of where I'm at via the month, because I find it hard. I mean, I blame it on my brain, but what else can I blame it on, really? But my brain, I find, is the type that let's turn that back round, doesn't really have a good grasp of the future. So for example, you know, if I'm going on holiday, it will only really become part of my conscious thoughts and understanding, like perhaps when I'm at the airport. Do you know what I mean? I know that sounds like a generic feeling that some people have, but I do find it hard to kind of visualize the next week or the next 2 weeks. It's damn near impossible for me, actually. Even when I try, it's quite difficult. Same with the past, actually. No idea. Who knows? It's just one of them things. So I haven't devised this calendar, but I've put this on my wall to kind of help me out with the long term. So today was a really crap day because it's a rent. So no, I'm just kidding. But that's just reminds me to, what have we got tomorrow? We've got a chat with Chad at the gym. That is not extracurricular. That is to do with work. Hopefully I'll be running a competition with the gym in Tooting. My friend's birthday there. I've got yoga in Victoria Park on Saturday, if anyone wants to join. And Gary, my friend on holiday, it's his birthday next week. So obviously there's not much going on with work, seeing as all events have been cancelled, but it just gives me a bit of a clear view of what's going on. So in addition to my weekly plan, that should help. That should help. Give me a good... Actually, there's a third thing I forgot to mention. On my phone, which obviously you won't be able to look at, there's a list on... I just use Samsung Notes, but it's quite literally a list of stages of where my jobs are at. So I've got one which is orders, and that's, I'll write the name and the size of the print they want and which one it is, and you know, the frame and that type of thing. It's called to draw, so that's step one. And then sent to print is a new list, and to post is the next one, and the fourth and final one is delivered or sent. So those are the four kind of stages of my artwork, and because each of them require different attention at different times, the list, I mean, I couldn't live without it really. If I was doing a few a week, it might be manageable, but because I'm getting busier now, the list really helps, actually, really helps. So it's just a case of not marking them accordingly. It's a case of like literally selecting the name, cutting it and pasting it on the next layer, the next group. Do you know what I mean? So it kind of, everything starts at step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And then when they're on step 4, there's kind of like a hidden thing at the bottom, which is kind of like an archive where everyone goes. And then if I need to go back to anyone to request reviews or photographs, then that archive list is always there. But I've got that main 4 list, which helps, and it's a traffic light system. So red is when they first come in, which is kind of like an urgent colour. The 2 in the middle are 2 different shades of orange, kind of pending, and scent is green, as in, so yeah, it works quite well. These are the 3 things that I'm using at the moment: the list, the weekly plan, and the monthly plan as well. I don't necessarily need to do anything over a month for the moment because, as I say, markets and events have all been cancelled. So that's me for the moment. I think that's it, right? I'm gonna go, and I hope everyone's well. I've got a Facebook group, by the way, which is Draw My Town group, it's called, and that is a place where I just throw some behind the scenes stuff, some fun shenanigans, and there's also some competitions on there which you won't find anywhere else. So if you want to join my Facebook group, just go to Draw My Town on Facebook, and you'll see it on there. It's a group, so join that. It's a public group, and I will share a competition on there very soon, and there's also offers and discount codes as well. So if you fancy that, yeah, I'll see you in the group. Other than that, oh yeah, I'm looking for a room. If anyone in London is renting, do let me know, because unfortunately, as much as I like this place, it's coming to an end soon. It was only a sublet, naughty, so it was just a way for me to get down from the Midlands to London to start looking properly. So yeah, I'm here now, and beginning to look properly. So it doesn't have to be East London, but if anyone's renting, do let me know. Yeah, that's it for now. Yamas. And there's my cut on my hand, which hurts because I keep bending it all the time. See that? Keeps opening up. Anyway, yeah, cool. Yamas, take care. Peace out.